Alcott, Bessemer. Bessemer, now that's a coup. Boy, looks like you must have about 300 signatures.
326.
Someone made us count them 10 times to be sure.
Gee, I wonder who.
They're pretty cool, huh?
Very, very cool. I tell you, before you got here, I was feeling pretty down and just about ready to give up.
Well, you give up? Wow, that's a new concept.
But you have given me exactly what I need, which is proof positive. There's a large chunk of this community that believes in the right of privacy, and for that, I thank you. Yeah.
Andrew, it's Vicky. Andrew, I just had the most disturbing conversation, well, you can call it that, with Marty Saybrook. And you were quite right about her. She is the one who started the rumors.
Did she admit this?
Yes. Oh, yes. In fact, she's proud of what she's done. Besides that, your father recognized her as the one who told him that you were gay. Andrew, this girl has caused a tremendous amount of damage, and I'm quite convinced that she is out to destroy you. Something has got to be done to stop her.
Right here, Billy, because as active as you've been, I'm concerned that you might be compromising your own privacy.
Everything's gonna be all right. Okay. Hey, you know what? Everybody in this room knows I'm gay. Wow, I mean, this is like the first time I've ever been able to say it louder than a whisper. I'm gay!
Billy, what about our...
Secret? Don't worry. I told Andrew about me a long time ago, and so far, he's been totally cool about it.
Totally cool. High praise, huh?
Andrew? Oh, sorry, am I barging in?
No, no. As a matter of fact, we're just putting these petitions ready, getting these petitions ready to give to you.
Oh, wow, and they said no one in their right mind would support you, huh? Boy, I can't wait to see the looks on the faces of Elizabeth McNamara and Philip Clarkson when Renee and I hand them this tomorrow. Well, it's been a long night, and I think it's time to go home.
Don't worry, I'll get there. Come on.
Rev, let's be headed.
Yeah.
Good night. Honey, Joey. A little word of warning. If you happen to cross paths with Marty Saybrook, you give her as wide a berth as possible.
Billy almost died because of her, Mom. Do you really think there's anything I'm going to say to her besides get lost?
Good night.
Right.
Is he angry?
No, Joey's a teenager. Marty Saybrook is angry.
Marty Saybrook is seriously disturbed, Andrew. It's very upsetting to see that violence in her, the look on her face. She refused to deny that she was spreading lies. In fact, she announced loud and clear, Andrew Carpenter is a homosexual with a predilection for young boys, so loudly that half the country club could hear her.
Well, you know, lies work best at high volume. But hey, look, it's comforting to know there's a lot of people in Landview who aren't going to get swept up by all the controversy and hysteria.
How many here?
326, according to the kids.
Well, now, I guess there's some hope for Landview after all.
Maybe. Listen, Vicky, as for Marty Saybrook, I still maintain she needs help, not punishment. Look, she's been swept out to sea. I just got to try to swim a little farther, a little harder, and try to bring her on back to shore. How'd it go at the vestry meeting?
Not too well, I'm sorry to say. No, the McNamara faction was not impressed with the petition.
Don't tell me the vestry's going to go back on itself and ask me to resign,
No,
right?
no. The original vote stands. But this new committee that has been formed under the so-called blessing of Bishop Graham is going to do exactly what the bishop warned you about.
Investigate me.
Well, by invoking something called Canon 21.
Right, that's a mechanism to dissolve the pastoral relationship.
Andrew, they are going to rake over every inch of your personal life to see if they can find grounds for dismissal.
In other words, since I won't give them the fact that they're dying to know, they're going to use a lot of information that they couldn't care less about to try me, and Canon 21's a lot like Catch 22.
Andrew, I'm sorry, but is there anything in your past that could hurt you?
Well, you know, Renee, anything can be looked on that way with the right intention. Or I guess what I'm saying here is that one person's rescue trip to Java City is another person's terrorist activity.
Well, surely there must be something we can still do.
Hate to say it, but it looks like my days as minister here are very numbered. Guess I better use my time wisely, huh?
Joe.
Kevin, if you came here to drag me off again, forget it.
Whoa,
all right?
I didn't. All right, relax. You're getting a little too big to be dragging anywhere these days. Look, I just wanted to say, be careful. All right?
All right, that I can handle. Sorry, Shorty.
I mean, it's not too obvious, right?
What?
Well, your brother feels about me. Doesn't like you hanging out with somebody who's gay, huh?
Billy, chill, all right? I know Kevin's been a little shaky lately, but he's basically cool. He's not gonna hassle you.
Oh, speaking of hassles, well, look who it is. Little Miss Destruction.
I can't believe he'd actually walk through that door after what he did to Billy. You know, he almost didn't live. Hold on, wait. Not that you care, huh?
Hold it, Joe. If anyone here has something to say to Ms. Saybrook, it's me.